Hello guys, Yoshi here, and welcome back to my blind playthrough of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. In the last episode, we did some hunting for some random items, other crazy crap, and other nonsense, and yeah, well, now that we have enough time to finish everything, I've decided to, continue rebuilding Colony 6, so now we're going to finally get that ultra stone reactor or whatever by rebuilding the colony to a minimum of level 1 just to help with the side quests, because that'll be cool. Obviously we won't be able to build it up all the way, since building up all the way requires other items as well in addition to other stuff. We need to take out some of the stronger Volps here for some Volp hides, so we're going to deal with them now. And try and get a spotted Volt hide or two here, which is what we need. Okay, we already got one that we needed. But I'll continue getting more, because it's like we will need a lot. Okay, that's one of the items we need, but one of the items that I was worried about on the thing was some kind of mechanical thing. So to actually go to this... so this shows all of the different heart-to-hearts. And the achievements as well. So one thing I was thinking of doing is actually add all of the items to our array. Because as we get more completion percent, we can get items from that. So I've decided to do something a little bit different this time. Mattice. Dark Pion Stone. Effingle. Diascari. So yeah, we're going to be doing this for a little bit, I think. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna do this and see if I can find the item that I need. We needed a rainbow zirconia before, but now apparently we don't have it anyway. And when we barely had enough to complete. Well, this gives us a good reason to collect all the items in the areas. Especially turn in once. So I think I have yet another thing that I could maybe do off screen now. I'm definitely going to add this. A kneecap rock. That's one of the items that we had to use for other stuff. Steel silk. Okay, well now I know where steel silk is. So I was actually looking for this because I wanted to figure out where steel silk is. And now I know exactly where it is. So we have to go back to the Teffer Cave at the very start. And go there in order to find some items. That's because we need this as part of one of the collectibles. So to get that, we need to head to this area here. And yes, that was another new thing that I did there. So I'm gonna just travel on and try and collect as many items as I can along the way. I hope that we get the one we are looking for. Shin Newt. Just some airs, really, not any steel silk. It's unfortunate that we need any of them at all, otherwise it would be really easy. I kind of just snuck that one from the enemy because he was so underleveled he did not see me. Their vision radius gets increased, by the way, when they when you are lower than them. But because we're higher than them, they didn't even spot us at all. Lots of it in areas with shin geckos, but no steel silk veins or whatever. I'll figure out where those are in a minute though, because Night 2 up. Oh, there's the kneecap rock again. Well, good news, if I ever go for 100%, I'll at least have an idea where everything spawns in. This is probably the big area where most things are. At least there was one of my collectible items was over there only. Nope, just brown fireflies. Nothing else really. That other area will just warp us back to Colony 9, so we can't go back here to do that. Okay, so that assumes that the only area we can go to beyond this is a different area entirely. So it seems like we'll be going further into the mine yet. Then again, I'd expected, seeing as the mysterious item probably would not appear here anyway. You see, we need that, I'm gonna actually just look at it before I forget. Steel silk. We need steel silk, I believe, for one of the item collections. And we can only get that from Teffer Cave, apparently, so, yeah. Now that I know that it's silk, though, it would make more sense if I checked the spider lair area where we had to fight that Slayer boss the one time. And yeah. Also, some of the heart-to-hearts in this are straight up brutal, man. Okay, I don't know why I did the ice ether deposit there. I even said I wouldn't do it, that I did it anyway. Because I'm trying to do areas that have only a specific amount of stuff. Fine. Okay. Yes, we're exploring the area some more, because, yeah, we need some materials, unfortunately. Alright. Lots of good caterpillars, but no steel silks. We'll try defeating these worker arachnoids and see if Sai drops something. Sometimes they'll randomly drop items. Okay, well, we got some arachno stuff from them, but no steel silk. I assume that's in a different area then, maybe. Bunch of items in here. We're getting closer to the area where we need to go for this, though. Now, a lot of these areas you might remember for our original Ahu. So in each of those is, I guess, an arachnoid that we can take out. So that's what that thing is for. Finally know what that is. Okay, but we still have to go deeper yet, still. Lots of movement around here just to try and find all the other stuff, but we may as well collect other stuff while we're here, since we need a lot of it to restore these 6. And yes, as you have guessed, I'm trying to collect all these items to restore Colony 6 to its full glory. And doing that is not necessarily easy. In fact, I didn't even know that that was there. Oh, here's one steel silk drop. So I guess it just randomly hides in this area. There's still more yet, too, like, and in order to get more of the steel silk, we have to reload the area to respawn the locations so we could get more later. Oh, the color of the water is so bright I can't tell if there's actual things there or not. Oh, hey, the cover continues to get brighter by the minute. Oh, there's this lock door, right? You could open it if you have a key, which means it's going to be required for some kind of quest, or literally it's just our one of those secret areas again. Never know, though. I'm still not uninterested enough. There might be some more steel silk nearby. We need to go up the cave yet. At least now we know where to look. If we come back for it later. No, she had nuked. And yes, we're still continuing to rebuild Colony 6. That's the main thing that we're doing, actually. No materials here despite that. Okay. So my new goal right now is not to actually complete any side quests in Colony 6 anymore, but to run around for materials to try and get the characters up to level 6 or not. Okay, in between each of these, I'm just gonna go back to Reconstruction HQ and Colony 6 to see if I can find more stuff nearby. Though, if we had more hints, that would help out more. Okay, yeah, we did need some steel silt. Increase housing level, finally. So now we have more houses. We've built 3 houses. Okay. Commerce. I know where that one will be. Light rain element, though. That's a little weird. Listen to hints. Special level 1. Aqua Nebulae on the Bionis leg. Igna high jackets at Satori Marsh. And a couple of other spots. Okay, well, back to Satori Marsh we go. We weren't able to really do much here because of all the stuff that kept on happening, but we'll still try again. I suppose for this one we have to go into Igna territory to get this. Just an assumption, but I could be wrong. You never know. So back into the area where we weren't able to go through that door. And yeah, there are still yet more areas to find. Lemon stones. Waterlog. Oh, that's a new one. I'm trying to collect all of the items now to complete this. And I guess while we're here, let's complete the other collectible beta stuff. For, now it'd be Colony 6. Okay. Warrior plate. Light bat. Black frog. Yellow cat. Mystery firefly. Mantis, black beetle, charcoal egg, ether pebble, rumble coal, ready coil, black chip. I'm gonna wait on fire obron and love crane. I know I think I probably need that for another quest, but still more. Okay. Wall walk. That's one of the ones that we had to get. Happy Carnival. Where the heck that is. And this is a area where we've yet to collect anything. So yeah, that thing will literally open up more as we explore the areas more and collect different stuff from them. And those are essentially all the drop items we could get. Alright, so I think we need like 2 of the... Oh, more of the Igna hides. The thing actually mentions needing 4 of, so that'll take a little while. I'm another happy carnival. Okay. Some treasures will only spawn at night, by the way. Might be different ones hidden here. Okay. Got a stone pot instead of a crystal. That's probably the biggest tech I know how to do in this game, where you just mash like crazy and try and chain several stuff together, and then your character just does like 2 or 3 actions at once. For the first bit, I feel like that's the best way to deal with enemies, is Shulk. And then there's backslash, of course. I'm getting Igna stone pots instead of the hides. And the Satya goes back again. It gave me the item from that guy instead of something else, so we still need more Igna. Yes, we need the Igna hides, so we need to collect them. Ew. Igna hide jacket. Okay, that's one of the things that we could have gotten. Alright. Now we need like 1 more. Okay, so in the fortress thing of that enemies area, there's an area where we can fight a bunch of Igna in. So we're gonna actually go in and take them out. Gonna take you out first, though. Okay. An Igna jacket. Okay, we got all the Igna jackets that we need. We had some chest drops here from the last time. But let's see what actually happens when we try to attack one. Okay, so it starts by attacking the enemies. Okay. Now I can pick up some of the items we collected from the previous battle. Wow, so they really have a dumb sight. So that means the guy in the middle could actually be taken out at any time if we were to deal with him. Now, the last time I checked this, yes, I found this is where we need to go for the Sin Claw-like thing, but it didn't work really well. Alright, now Bionis leg. So, here's my problem with this. The Water Nebula guys can only be found in the Bionis leg when it's raining. Or at nighttime. It's one of those things where you have to wait for rain. Unfortunately. Unless we were to maybe go near water of some sort. Right. Okay, well, back to Colony 6 regardless. Oh wait, I think I got it wrong. Maybe the Hill Iron set Tori Marsh instead, I forgot. Well, regardless, we got the Igna hide jackets. These shops have been built. A new shop has been available in Colony 6 now. Alright. Colony needs more than just housing currently. Quite nebulae on the Bionis leg. Yeah. So we can only get those guys to spawn during rain, so we'll have to figure out whether or not it rains or not. So as a result of that, we're gonna actually be forced to go to somewhere else. But I don't really care. So we're gonna head down to the secret area and start exploring around the forest. Unlike the last time, we are going to do a little bit of a monster killing spree this time. Because the last time when I came down here, I wasn't able to really get much. So I figured I'd progress for the area and try and get more gems for some of my later gems. So I could go up to level 3 on all my gems. So we'll start actually backwards from Makna path and try and collect a bunch of items as we go around the forest, as well as collect all the side quests and trying to explore the area while we go there as well. There's lots of stuff that has to be done here. We were previously delaying the area because we didn't want to do stuff, but I guess now we can kind of go in there now. Again, like I said, rain is random. You can't force it. It just kind of comes to the world when it feels like it. One thing I can do is try and get drops from the characters that could be useful enough for some of the items. We already go into the interesting item, the Forest of Gossip. Okay. Musky nectar. I like this guy that's been appearing a lot. Okay. That was obnoxious. 2 people fell asleep at once. Okay. Royal Apis Nectar. And Royal Apis Nectar again. We're gonna get as many of these items as we can to see how interesting the thing becomes, while simultaneously advancing a storyline. Okay, now finally time to do some of the side quests here. I can believe Ham come to this place. I tell you something, there's lots of fierce and hungry monsters in Makna ports. Back to village. Can you kill monsters on the way? Jungle Quadwains. This is the monster hunt. This time I want you to bash a Makna Ferris. They look scary. You my heroes. You have no one to worry. So these are all the monster quests. There are lots of scary red birds in Makna Forest. They're more dangerous than other monsters. The game and pets I lovely fur. I want you to kill them. Okay. Monster bash. I want you to bash some Makna Ellis. Remember, some of these monsters only appear during nighttime. Okay, we're gonna start by actually going down here. Cross this very long bridge. The very long bridge, as they call it. Here's a Makna Ferris. Okay. Not a lot of good items from that eye. Oh, these are the birdies. Return of the birds! Ugh. Remember when these guys appeared a lot in the area of the... You saw it? I got interrupted, of course. An all-seeing eye, oh. Okay. Or I'll sleep. We fell down the area finally. Nice chain there. Okay, so I think I finally figured out how the chains work. You have to surround them with the free once you get close enough, and then you can finally activate a chain shaft. Okay. And they're all seeing eye and a fair sister as well. Sure, we'll fight you as well. what you get beyond that is completely random. I believe it's just based off of, I think it's just random whether or not you get, 2 extra attacks or 1. I haven't really figured out what happens with that. All I do know is that if you, surround the enemy when you do a chain attack, you can perform a much better strategy where you can, guarantee that you'll get at least 1 attack if you time the trigger right. Okay, so now that's been taken out, we can finally move to the areas where the guys were. And oh my gosh, what is this? It's kind of madness. Jeez. Since when do we have to do like a balancing act? Ugh. It's kind of an annoying place to have to go to just to get 1 item. Keep in mind, I'm trying to get all these items for collection completion, now that I know about that. A Bagris Nebula level 80. Ooh. It's like a super monster. It just appeared out of nowhere. We could kill everything else, but not that, apparently. Can we cheese this? I don't know. Regardless, I have to be very close for this. Oh, I did cheese it. Okay, I got the Scarlet Ladybug, whatever that was, without having to go through that. That's a nebula, meaning it responds to our arts being used in battle. Me, if I wanted to kill anything around it, I would first have to lure those guys away from us. Then do other stuff. Okay, let's finally drop onto this area, which is a secret zone. And see what happens if we go down this area. Still exploring, trying to maybe kill some monsters. We have a new monster to kill. Okay. Anytime we could do that, that helps out a lot, I guess. More of these Kalenus guys. We haven't really taken them out much, so we should try and take them out for the loot, mostly. Previously, in the original I made a kind of a point to avoid these enemies at all costs, because the amount of enemies that were in the areas would often take too long to fight or be kind of obnoxious. But now that we're kind of behind, we sort of need them. So I figure in order to get some more experience to catch up, we'll do a little bit of grinding and also try and get some items in case we need them for a later thing. Oh yeah, and of course for sure we'll get any wind ether deposits and whatever other ether deposits we can find throughout the area. Musky Nectar again. Alright. Even if it's just like a little bit, the SP or AP or whatever could be very good for ability points later on. Also, whoops, I Technically went down the wrong way, so I need to do stuff. Okay, so that was the first part of that. Now we have to continue for this area here. Of course, the other thing I'm worried about is running into a cave with more than... physical attack. We were not in close at all. Well, we still somehow got the bonus attack. Okay. Oh, we got a rare chest for one of them. Anytime we had a rare chest from the enemy, it means that we got a unique item in there. That's always really helpful. Just think of it, it happened because we killed a random enemy. Oh, cool. Wow, this area is massive. And here's a secret area. Black means we can't go on that. Oh, but we can go around here, so the secret area has some bit of items. And see, that's what I mean by wanting to go into those different spots. See, you never know, you might, well, when you might find those secret areas. Okay, for Shulk, I'm gonna actually stop leveling up his Monadal arts. Has been getting a little bit ridiculous. Okay, I nearly equipped something there, but it looked like it was just the same one as before. So, I'm gonna actually just level up Backslash here. Because Backslash is still his most powerful move than Air Slash for him. You, I'm gonna level up, but... he doesn't really have anything left other than the useless stuff. So I guess Blinding Blossom and Tempest Skip. I'll save the other stuff then. Level up Cure Bullet, Heat Bullet. Ryan's gonna do Sword Dive while down. Yeah, and that. So I guess while I go, I should probably try and get items that will allow our characters to learn extra levels of the arts. Because those can be found in different areas by finding layers across the area. So that'll probably be what we need to collect more than anything else. Okay. To the Agni Tablet. That caterpillar is probably one of the only kinds of the enemy in the area, so this Makna Elite I definitely want to take out a lot. Because maybe it'll have some items for us. Okay, wow. So far, it's not been very useful, giving the Musty Necker, just like the previous time. But, stuff like that will happen from time to time. Okay, so this is where some of the other monsters will appear. In fact, that's where the jungle quadlings are at the moment. Got binded already. Alright. Critical Edition. Oh, okay. Got achievement just for dealing a lot of damage to an enemy. Oh, another future item. 4 Bane Crickets. What kind of offering could Picky want us to make with these? Okay. Alright. Still doing really well. Fortunately, couldn't actually get beyond that thing that I wanted. I mean, oh, it was kind of annoying that I couldn't find it, landmark over there. Okay, let's, talk to him. Because I do want to actually do some stuff. But unfortunately, we don't have that. Wow, your second rank of stuff joke is really the best. Maybe we should buy that later. For now, though, I'm probably not going to do that. I might do gear buying and other stuff later. Come to think of it, it might be even better to just literally kill monsters non-stop in the area that has the strength and just get gear that way. And then I'll randomly find gear that is unique and maybe is good enough to power up our stuff a little bit more. But anyways, I guess one thing that I want to try and do is go back up to the top right here. Because we were unable to do that last time. Don't like the time being at night, so we're gonna change it to day instead.
Let's do this. I don't want anyone dying.
Right. Okay. Alright, we're all at level 34 now, which helps out a little bit. Waypoint Beacon, okay. We were literally that close and we just decided not to go into that area. How awful. Okay then. That's a Makna Ferris in the area. Okay. Plasma Dinos, that's a new enemy. Let's take it out, see what it drops. If we need to, we can chain attack it. Well, it's only one enemy. Magic Stone we got from that. That could be useful for upgrading later. Oh. Makna Ansel. Okay. The enemy is required for a quest, so let's go ahead and take it out. Ah, no extra attacks that time. Oh, a pretty Ansel crystal, okay. So that must mean that it was a higher rank crystal that we could get. There are Plasma Dinos. I'm not going to like grind these guys easy, but I feel like I will definitely kill more enemies in the game as I get closer to levels to try and farm for levels a little bit better. To be fair though, in order to go even higher, I need to wait until we can add levels later, because if we kill any enemy that's below it, we just get nothing, and that's not something that we want. Okay, while I go for this, I'm going to finish. I'm gonna finish out this video by killing this guy here. So I guess you could say this was a bit of a grind into rebuilding Colony 6. Of all the things I chose to farm, the Ukra Nebula is one thing that I did not farm good. At least that I know of. Okay. Alright guys, this is going to be it for this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed this, comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video where we supposedly continue the storyline some more, mainly exploring Makna Forest some more. So it'll be probably exploring a little bit of Makna Forest and trying to finish rebuilding Colony 6 up to level 1. So until then, leave a like if you enjoy it, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.